เคสวัสดีครับทุกคน
Hi
วันนี้มี guest พิเศษนะครับแล้วผมอยากสัมภาษณ์โซเฟียนะเขาเป็นนักศึกษาที่กรุงเทพครับพูดไทยได้ไหมครับ So could you introduce a bit about yourself?
Hi, yeah, I'm Sophia. I'm from Northern Ireland. I'm studying here in Thailand at the moment at Harbour Space University. That's where we are today in the wonderful campus of UTCC. So yeah, I'm a third year student. I'm studying marketing.
I mean, the reason I'm interviewing today is because you're not Thai,
No.
you're Irish.
Yes.
And
yeah.
you're studying in Bangkok full time.
Yes, full time.
Okay, so
Yeah.
why Thailand?
Good question, Mike. I personally grew up in the Middle East, so we came to Thailand quite a bit. Really loved it. Was originally going to go to our Harbour Space campus in Barcelona, and then found out they had spots here in the Bangkok campus.
Yeah.
It was just newly opened, and thought, yeah, why not?
Wow. But you had so many other options, you know, like UK has great schooling.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Middle East has really good schooling. Why Thailand?
I think honestly, it's the experience. It's the place itself. Obviously, our uni is incredible for the way that we learn. That had a part to play, but I think ultimately it is the location.
Okay.
I mean, Thailand is very unique in that it's such a welcoming place, and you kind of feel like home as soon as you get here. So
And you feel that?
I do, yeah,
Wow.
definitely.
What makes you feel like it's home to you?
I'd say the people. I'd say the people are so kind and they're so giving, and everywhere is very relaxed.
So how often are you like studying now?
I study every day,
Yeah.
so we work in 3-week modules. So my class changes every 3 weeks, but I'm in uni every day for about
Okay.
3 hours.
We're gonna check out your school.
We are,
It's a
yeah.
very interesting one too,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It's like a co-working space.
Yeah, it's not a normal university, right?
No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a little bit different.
Because before this ทุกคนนะเมื่อกี้แบบไทย Instagram แล้วแบบเห็นฝรั่งเต็มเลยครับไม่มีคนไทยเลยผมก็ตกใจทำไมแล้ว How much is the tuition if you don't mind me asking?
Sure, so our bachelor's degrees are about 19,000 euros a year.
Okay,
And
quite
that can
expensive.
change. It is, yeah. Depending on, scholarships, it can definitely go down a lot. And then our master's is a little bit more again.
Okay, so what makes it so expensive? Because if you compare it to like a local university here, it's way higher than the average. So is there a reason for that?
Yeah, no, you're right. I think the main reason is the fact that our teaching system is in modulars. So our teachers change every 3 weeks.
Okay.
And our teachers are like CEOs, entrepreneurs, people in the industry, and they get flown out.
Like very like educated, very like high quality people that are coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you fly them just to teach and they come back.
Yes.
Go back. And where are these teachers usually from?
Oh, all over the world. I mean, from the UK, Russia, America, everywhere. A lot from Europe. But a lot of these people have unicorns, IPOs, like they're really successful.
They're really big people.
Definitely, yeah.
So for you, do you think it's worth the price?
I would say so, definitely. I think you're getting a really unique learning experience, for sure.
Hello, everyone. Are you students here? Okay.
Yeah. So
It looks like a workspace here.
It does indeed. This is our kind of common area where we all kind of hang out, eat. We've got our own cafe here. We've even got little personal study spaces that you can sit
When
and
you're
work
sick
in.
of people, you
Exactly.
come here, right?
You need a bit of peace and quiet.
You
Here
hide
you
here.
go.
You ever use these spaces?
I do all the time.
And how many different nationalities of students study here?
We've got over 100 students, and there's a lot of different nationalities. Predominantly students from Myanmar, Russia, the UK, Europe, a lot of Spanish because we've got our partner uni in Barcelona.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a big mix.
What are you guys working on?
Pitch deck. So the financials for pitch deck that I'm presenting this Friday.
So if he gets it, then he gets the first funding to start his own startup.
Amazing.
Is this
That's
part
good.
of the program or is this just your personal project?
It is a personal project that I was able to do thanks to what I learned here. So I'm presenting this Friday. I need to prepare this pitch deck, 5-minute pitch deck, 2-minute pitch deck, and a video pitch.
So has this like university helped you a lot in like making this?
They have. Actually, one of the staff is my co-founder, and they are helping me with the contacts, finding the program that where I can pitch, all the people to interview, companies to reach out.
I'm gonna come back to you later. We're gonna have a sit down if you're free. Okay, we're just doing a tour right now. Okay,
Brill.
very interesting. Are a lot of the students like this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're
It's
very business minded.
very much so. Yeah, it's like a big entrepreneurial school. So a lot of students have startups.
And what about you?
Oh, I'm personally not working on a startup. I focus a lot on content creation, but because I'm doing digital marketing,
What about the other students? Any other businesses that they're working on?
lots, yeah. Some people have agencies, like marketing agencies. Some students have different tech companies, different products that they're selling. I know one of our students actually has like a non-profit art organization where he kind of votes for human rights with that. So it's cool.
I think this is really interesting for like a lot of the Thai people watching because I think traditionally in universities in Thailand, this is not as common. That whereas you said like, you know, there's tons of people having like their businesses and also being students. Why do you think like this university fosters this kind of environment for students to do this kind of stuff?
I think it's really who we learn from. Obviously, our professors, as I mentioned, are like, you know, industry leaders. And I think with their motivation and the way that our classes are set up to kind of build your business, they help you along the way. And it's like a journey. So by the end of it, you have something, or you have the knowledge to take on and make it something.
Right. So you feel like there's a really good like support system here?
Definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Amazing. Maybe I'm a student again now. I have to be quiet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a CMS class training for marketers.
Exclusive.
Yeah, come on.
Then you can do the redirect here, and then you can pick that redirect. So technical SEO part, that's your job. Like you have to make sure everything is green and everything is black.
Another issue.
Sorry?
And another issue. That
Okay.
Is there any Thai students in there?
There are. Maybe not all of them are in today, but yeah. It's very mixed.
I know you've not been to like a Thai university. What would you say like the differences between traditional Thai universities compared to here is?
I think it's the difference between theory and practical. I think that probably goes for a lot of unis nowadays, but specifically Thai unis as well.
Yeah.
They focus a lot on the theory and actually like the written side of things, whereas we are more about doing and
Oh, wow.
creating. It's a lot more practical.
Okay, so like all the information that you learn, you can apply to the real world,
Yeah.
you say? Okay.
So in class, we're not sitting looking at textbooks or anything. We learn something and we immediately apply it.
And
Yeah.
how did you like learn about Harbour Space then?
Well, I was looking online. It showed up as one of the unis.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned, I was originally going to go to their Barcelona campus, and their Bangkok campus at the moment was still quite new, but it's become a lot more popular now through our social media as well.
Okay. Cool. All right. I think this video is going to surprise a lot of people because it's my first time in something like this, and I'm like, oh wow, this really exists.
Yeah.
I think more people should know about a space like this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, I think everybody should kind of know that there's a different way of learning. Obviously, I'm biased, but I completely agree.
Yeah.
And I mean, even just for myself going into the workforce and joining and interning at a company,
Yeah.
I find that the skills that I've learned are a lot more applicable.
Okay.
And I don't find myself as kind of like stressed out or like worried or, you know, completely new. It feels like it's all
Yeah.
the same.
Are you interning for a Thai company right now?
I am.
Okay.
Yes. Well, it's a German company, but under Time magazines here.
Okay. How is the like Thai working culture compared to the other ones you've experienced?
It's very different. I'd say it's a lot more bureaucratic.
Yeah.
But it's obviously very polite. I'd say it's a lot more supportive. Like
Okay.
everybody's kind of working as a team. So
Yeah.
that's been my experience so far.
Shall we have a seat?
We can do, yeah, let's do it. Okay.
Are you tired yet talking with me
No,
all day?
no, you're okay.
And the teachers here, you said they're from like all different backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're in Thailand then? Because look, I'm looking around, I'm seeing a Spanish guy, I see a Filipino, you're Irish,
Yeah.
there's a Bangladesh guy. I'm like, wow, this is like a bubble, right?
Yeah. A little, definitely.
Do you feel like you're, oh, I'm in Thailand? Like, do you forget that?
Maybe sometimes when I come here, no. I
Yeah.
do have quite a lot of Thai friends
Oh,
at the
okay.
uni.
Yeah.
Maybe they're not here at the moment.
Oh, okay.
But I think being on the Thai campus kind of helps things. But sure, like here's a lot more international.
Yeah. What about like after school? What do you usually get up to?
Well, work for the company I'm interning at. Sometimes I'll make my own content or I'll go out with friends, kind of see a lot of Bangkok. I mean, there's so much to do, as you know, so you're kind of never bored.
Right. I also want to ask you about, so your degree, will it say you graduated from Barcelona or Bangkok?
It will say I graduated here in Bangkok. So
Okay.
we're partnered with UTCC Uni, so we'll get our accreditation from there.
Yeah.
So it'll be Harbour Space at UTCC.
Right. Like from my experience when I was a university student, when you graduate from like an Ivy League, like Oxford, Cambridge, or like Harvard or Stanford and stuff, that's seen
Yeah.
as like amazing, right?
Yeah,
And I'm sure like you've had these opportunities to go that route,
sure.
but you chose here.
Yeah.
So when you go for a job, do you think it's gonna hold that same like reputable like
Wait.
weight? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good question. Obviously, I graduate this summer, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think that like a degree is a degree, and I think it comes from the skills that you get. So if you're able to kind of take what you've learned and apply it and show for yourself what you can do, I think you're in just as a high position as anybody else that's graduated from the likes of Harvard.
I totally agree with that. I think it doesn't really matter where you studied, but how you can apply that to the real world, right? Because some
Definitely.
people, they don't even go to university.
Yeah.
They've just worked straight away and they're way more efficient at work compared to someone who's, you know, studied too. So I think there's different ways. But do you think employers look at the name now, like in 2025? Because when I graduated in 2019, I think you have to graduate from this name. I remember
Yeah.
I applied for like an internship in Hong Kong, right? It was
Okay.
for like the Big Four accounting.
Okay.
And they were like, well, you went to Kent.
Yeah.
So we're not even going to like read your CV.
Wow.
Yeah, because there's so many applicants going for it. We're going to only look for Harvard, Oxford, Cambridge. That's it. Like, do
Yeah.
you think the job landscape is changing now?
I think it is definitely, but I also think that it depends what your like subject is, like what you're graduating with. For me,
Yeah.
it's marketing. I think that your experience matters a lot more in that kind of field, whereas the likes of maybe finance and perhaps like law and doctor, of course, they're going to look at your, you know, your uni as part of it. But I think here at Harbour Space, we focus a lot more on the business and creative side of things. I think that world is for sure changing.
Yeah. Does
Definitely.
this university also offer like internship opportunities?
It does, yeah.
Okay.
We've got some big partners. Bigrim is here in Thailand, so we have internships with them. SEG as well. So we partner with a lot of big Thai companies.
How important do you think it is for like you guys to actually work as well as study?
I'd say it's important, definitely. I think it depends like student on student basis, but as I said, for the likes of like marketing, a lot of it is like what you can do physically and practically. So yeah, I'd say it's very important in that sense to get some good work experience.
And what do you want to do, Sophia?
Wow.
You're graduating soon, right?
I am, yeah. I think I'd like to work in media.
Okay.
Perhaps a camera-facing role, we'll see. Would love to host something.
Yeah, I can see that. We'll put your Instagram here, okay?
Thank you.
ทุกคนต้องติดตามนะ
That would be ideal. We'll see. I mean, I'd love to stay in Thailand. This is the goal.
Really?
For sure.
Wow.
I think Asia is growing and it's moving much faster in a way where Europe, I mean, is struggling to catch up with.
Yeah.
And I also think that Europe is so competitive nowadays for a market that isn't, you know, there's not much left in it.
Okay.
So I think Asia is kind of the place to be. and
Can
to
you
grow.
explain a bit more about why you think like that?
Sure. Obviously, like entry-level positions, depending where you are in Europe, obviously, like salaries aren't incredible. And of course, everywhere in the world, an entry-level position, you're not going to be earning millions. But I'd say that here in Asia, the opportunities are greater.
Wow.
I would say that the types of companies you could work with, the things you could be doing.
That's
what I
quite
think.
refreshing to hear because like I talk to a lot of young Thai people and a lot of them, they have the concept that going to Australia or going to England, America is better for them.
Yeah.
But Sophia on the other end is like, wow, like the opportunity is here, guys. It's quite interesting, actually. From my experience, I feel like it's where you were like socialized too, right? Because you
Yeah.
have a Western lens of looking at things.
True.
Yeah.
Obviously, growing up in the Middle East has helped in a
A
sense
lot,
where
right?
I've seen a more
A lot.
international scope. And I think even just knowing, like growing up there and seeing people work there, thinking, wow, there's much more opportunities here. And then coming here, I'm like, well, there's even more opportunities here. And I think leaving Europe behind, I'm like, well, there's not too much going on
Right.
there. And I mean, I've got loads of friends that study in London and, you know, they're struggling because they're like, well, what do
Yeah.
we do? Like the job market isn't brilliant.
I remember when I graduated, I was applying for hundreds of jobs and it was like, it was impossible to get.
Yeah,
But then I come to Thailand and I feel like, wow, everything is so, you can do it here.
definitely.
I feel like, you know, the American dream, but the Bangkok dream, the Thailand
For
dream.
sure, the Thailand dream, of course.
But I also think I'm like really privileged too to like grow up in England, but also
Definitely.
have an Asian culture and have
Definitely.
like two perspectives. And I think I'm so lucky to have this.
Yeah.
And then coming here, it just makes sense. But it's really cool. I also think that if you're like Thai or like you're in Thailand watching this and coming to a space like this and even like inquiring, it will open your like mindset even more, right? Because there's like you said,
Absolutely.
there's over 100 different nationalities coming to study here, and I think even just talking to them and hearing their perspective and background and their like education, that's priceless too, right?
Definitely. Yeah.
So you said you ideally you want to stay in Bangkok.
In Bangkok.
Why not
hopefully.
like China or South Korea or like these countries?
I mean, the option's open.
Okay.
I'm kind of happy to go anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
I think right now, like I've built a bit of a community in Thailand and in Bangkok specifically, and it would be nice if I could, stay on for a little bit. But I'm super open to anything in Asia.
Okay. So I always ask people this is a generic question, but like
Okay.
what do you like about Thailand? You said the people, right? But,
Yeah.
like anything else?
I would say the convenience. I mean, to be superficial here, the convenience of everything. It's obviously nothing like Europe in the sense like, you can order anything on Grab. I mean, the living conditions are incredible, and there's countless options of things to do. So I feel like in that sense, you're really spoiled and you don't realize it. But the convenience of the city in itself, I mean, we've got the BTS, we've got bikes, we can, get a taxi. And I think life, as much as it's slow paced, I think it kind of works if you want to have that fast pace of life as well, and everything's super smooth and
Makes sense.
easy. Yeah.
Okay. So for people that may be watching this and maybe it's from another country but they're interested in studying in Thailand, do you think they should be worried about anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I say
Just
really
book the
go
flight.
for it. Yeah. get over here.
Yeah.
It's great. I think it's an experience that will really change your way of thinking.
Yep.
And yeah, also working with loads of different cultures, it will help you in the long run.
Okay. And any last message for the people watching?
Well, follow Harbour Space on Instagram and
Follow Sophia too.
please do.
What is your Instagram?
Just at Sophia McSwiggan.
Okay, I'll put it here next to.
Perfect.
You can cover my face, Mickey. Any other platforms they can follow you on?
TikTok as well. Yeah, that would be great. Just the same at Sophia McSwiggan.
Okay, put it under my face, like here then, and then the Instagram will be here.
Perfect.
Cool.
I
Thank
do
you.
some content about life and studying in Thailand, so if you want to see, check it out.
All right,
So,
cool. Thank you for your
amazing.
time.
So, no, you're welcome. Quickly go to the bathroom.
No, you go. Okay, Sophia's going. Good to have you, man.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so what brings you to Thailand?
To become a student and continue my studies here in Harbour Space and the experience of being in Thailand.
But why Thailand? There's thousands of KMs all the way here. Why not America, UK?
Because Thailand was the easiest option for me because Harbour Space has two campuses, right?
okay.
It has Barcelona campus and Bangkok campus. So I'm from Spain. I'm from a city next to Barcelona. I moved to Barcelona to join Harbour Space. Once I learned that you could go to Bangkok, I was like, I have to go for it.
Was you scared coming here?
No, not at all. I didn't even realize I was coming until like I was in the plane. But like, oh shit, I'm leaving tomorrow. But before that, no, I was like, chill. It's actually my first time out of Europe. So
Wow.
I should be scared, but I was like, no, it's gonna be fine.
And how has the transition been?
So the beginning was a little bit.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
So the transition was, especially the first month was a little bit messy because I'm here for a shorter period of time than I would like or than other students. So what happens is that you can get access to a condo unless you pay more or you have like a 6 months contract. So in my case it was 4 months, so I couldn't find a condo to live in. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait, see if I can find something. And meanwhile, I was staying at the hostel, an 8-people room, until I was able to find a room here next to the campus. So yeah, that was the transition.
So would you say there's like a huge difference between like studying in Spain compared to Thailand?
As a student, it is different. Here you eat out every day with friends, so it's like the perfect excuse to go out with friends every day, so it impacts your social life. Compared to Barcelona or Spain or Europe, to eat out is way more expensive. You cook every day. Here you don't cook, which gives you more time to actually do other things.
Is that the same with you too? Did you cook a lot before?
Yeah, in Spain I did. In Barcelona, like every single day.
Why
But
not eat out every day there?
it is very expensive. I mean, for sure we'd go now and again, but it can't be an everyday occurrence, for sure.
Whether you cook or you go broke.
That's the option, right? Sometimes I feel like cooking here is more expensive. Because when I cook like a steak or something, or like, yeah, it's quite expensive. I can just eat krapao for 50 baht, you know? All right. So I want to ask you guys. So I know a lot of students, especially me when I was 17 picking my university, I was a bit lost, right? Do you think it's good to come here if you feel a bit confused or unsure about which direction to go in your life as well?
100%. I mean, the way Harbour Space works is you obviously have your main program that you're studying under, but you can take classes from all the different disciplines. So it's a really great way to learn and see what you work in. And we've had some students change their program, and it's fine. You can slot right in and change it.
You can try different things, see what you like, and then decide which way do you go.
What's your one biggest takeaway then from studying in Harbour Space?
The biggest takeaway is your ideas are not worth a penny. You have to talk to people to actually understand if you are into something or you are just in your own head thinking, oh, this would be cool, but no one actually wants it. So I think that's my biggest takeaway, like talk to people, interview people, and then build as fast as you can.
And what about you?
Probably learn by doing. Yeah, I mean, it's all great to sit in class and listen to the lectures, but if you're not actually applying it, you're never really going to pick anything up. So yeah, practical studies all the way.
Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
All the best on your project.
Thank you very much.
And
I
I'll
will
be
mail
following
it.
along. Hello.
Hello.
Can I come in?
Sure.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
What's your name?
Mark.
So, what do you do here, Mr.
I
Mark?
work in admission. So if you want to come become a student here, you go through me.
Maybe a parent is watching and they want to send their kids, or maybe it's a student. How do
Mhm.
they get involved?
So basically, just go to our website, press apply now,
Yeah.
and then I will reach out to you.
So, Sophia also told me about the price point.
Okay.
For some people, this might be quite high. So, you have scholarships. Is there any other alternative route as well?
So basically, we do have scholarships. You just have to try your best during the application process. Before you decide to become our student, you can also come for a trial period.
Oh.
So you could come study for free for 3 hours just to check it out if you like it or not.
ผมได้ไหม
ได้ครับ
ได้ ฟรีไหม
ฟรีครับ
แล้วที่นี่กี่เปอร์เซ็นต์เป็นคนไทยครับนักศึกษา
ประมาณ 40% ครับ
60% เป็นต่าง
เป็น
ประ
ต่าง
เทศ
ชาติใช่
What's your favorite part about working here?
Enjoying time with the students. They're so nice.
Yeah, it's really
and
cool.
you're in such an international environment. So if you're looking for that, this is the place.
If I was a student, I would like to study here
You
again.
can come to it. You can be our student.
Yeah, I got offered to do a master's here actually. Yeah, I like it. I think it's really cool actually. I think it's not just about studying, but everything. It's like the whole package, right?
Exactly. And also we learn by project based, so you get the real life experience as to how the real world is working.
Amazing. This is really cool. And I think Thailand needs something like, well, I think every country needs
For
something
sure,
like
for
this,
sure.
right? Yeah. Very cool. All right, thank you,
All right,
man.
thank you.
Okay, thank you, Sophia, too. You are amazing.
No worries. Thank
This
you.
woman has been with me since 12, and now it's, I don't know what time it is, but
It's been a while.
yeah, it's been a while. I'm not talking today นะ เสร็จแล้วครับ โอเคครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ ทุกคนดูคลิปนี้นะครับ แล้วต้องติดตามโซเฟียติดตามเซอร์จีติดตามทุกคนนะ แล้วอาทิตย์หน้าเจอกันนะครับ บ๊ายบาย
Bye.
What is this? I thought I ended the clip and they said the present.
So this one
Wow.
is our
Thank you so much.
welcome box.
That's so kind of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So maybe
Can
you
I open it now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I thought I was ending the clip and they brought me a present.
Aw.
That's so cute, right? Did you get one too?
I did when I joined.
Oh my gosh,
It's a
so
little package.
Maybe they're giving me a sign to be a student.
I think you must.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Hi, present, nah?
Oh,
Is that a t-shirt?
it is.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. I feel like I'm in university.
Definitely. You're part of the crew.
Wow. You think they got my clothes? Let's tell you.
Oh, you're a Harbour Space student now.
I'm rocking this.
Love it.